Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso. You're live at S3. And here's something so special for you. Now, if the journey of a lifetime starts with the turning of a page, then Nal'ibali, South Africa's Reading for Enjoyment campaign, has been the catalyst for millions of lifetime journeys. Nal'ibali, which is isiXhosa for Here's the Story, was founded in 2012 to spark children's potential through storytelling and reading. Now, each year since, it has been leading literacy change in South Africa by galvanizing adults into reading with their children through its annual World Read Aloud Day celebration. And if your math skills are awake already, you will have calculated that the campaign celebrates its 10th anniversary this year. So joining us via Zoom to tell us a bit more about this year's celebrations is Mabel Mnensa, author of the 2022 World Read Aloud Day story. Mabel, it is so good to see you.
Hey, Carl, how are you doing? Good morning.
Yes, it's very good to see. I feel like you've worked with me before, but we'll get to that later. But let's start off with you and World Read Aloud Day. It's so great to have you with us this morning. And apparently you are in Dublin at the moment, Ireland.
Yeah, so it is 4 o'clock, 4:15 where I am right now.
Oh, that's great. So I mean, if you have worked with us before, you'd understand that's a late morning for you. It's great. I'm glad you got a chance to sleep in. Anyway, I know this is a full circle moment, given the fact that you have worked here before and now you are doing this thing as an author, which, I mean, makes us so proud. How is it feeling to be an author?
Very exciting. This is what I've always been working towards. So it feels good to come full circle. I'm actually studying now, doing my master's in creative writing. So being part of this project has been great to exercise my writing muscle, because writing for kids is not easy. I'm not going to tell you that. It's not easy at all.
That's actually quite interesting that you said that, because, you know, you get people that write those massive novels, and in writing for kids, you have to kind of find out exactly what they can respond to. So, I mean, I know the technicality in the writing is going to be a little bit different. But, I mean, how did you get involved in World Read Aloud Day?
So I've been doing some stories for Nal'ibali. Last year, I did some stories for them. So they came in and approached me and they asked me, are you interested? We're looking for an author for next year. It's going to be a big celebration. It's our 10th year. The story has to be Pan-African, a celebration. And I was like, yes, because I love the work that Nal'ibali does. I am a reader myself. You know, you can see the glasses. So being able to share that love with little kids is just like my dream come true, basically.
Living the dream, hey? It all started here, by the way. And now look at you now. Yeah. Woo! That's so good.
Yes, it feels so good. I was a part of the social media team on Afternoon Express mainly. So that gave me the practice. Doing those social media tweets, those 140 characters, it got me ready for the job.
I know. We know this as a company. We understand. We've helped you along. 140 characters, I mean, that's at least maybe like the first sentence of a foreword, but it's fine. It works for me. Yes. So well done, Mabel. It's great. I've also heard that it has been translated into our 11 official languages, as well as 6 Pan-African languages. And I just think that it's important to ask, why is this move to share stories with our neighbors beyond our borders in their mother tongue so important?
So first of all, children being read to in their mother tongue is very important. So now we know that there's so many kids who speak beyond the 11 languages in our borders. And because this is 10th year, we want to grow and go further. Nal'ibali has up to date had 3 million children read aloud to, last year only. So now we want to extend that. So now, it's going to be translated to Shona, Chichewa, Lingala, Swahili, Portuguese, and French, which I think is very exciting, because all children should have a chance to read a story in their own mother tongue language.
That is so beautiful. And the books and the words and the writing, that connects people from all different types of backgrounds. And the great thing is, when you're reading a book, it doesn't matter who you are part of that journey. So for those who don't know, World Read Aloud Day is about the importance of reading to and with children. It also is about creating a love of reading and stories, along with the importance of reading in a child's home language. So can you tell us some more about the actual overall mission and how the movement's grown over the past 10 years?
Yeah, it's exactly that. The literacy levels in grade 4 students, in research that was done, showed that it was very low. So we want to get the love of reading starting at home. And so that's why this has all been, when I have kids enjoy reading, not just to read well, to enjoy it. So they end up doing this every day to create a sustained love for reading. And so the aim is we want to extend this to make it sustainable for more families to be involved in reading with their kids. And that's why an important thing is that these stories are available for free to download. You can access them via the website, or you can WhatsApp to get the story. And that's very important because it's making it easily accessible for anyone. And there's supplements in the newspapers too.
That is so exciting, Mabel. We are so proud of you, and we know that it's not only about writing the story, but it's a catalyst for everybody to get writing and also to get reading out aloud to kids across the world, which is beautiful. So this particular story is free to download from the Nal'ibali website, so you can go on and check it out, and you will not be disappointed. And thanks a lot to Mabel Mnensa, a Cordova alum, doing great things in the world. We're so proud of you, and we cannot wait to chat a bit more about this important day a little bit later on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Thanks, Mabel.
Thank you, Carl.
Lovely stuff. So I think you should start reading aloud right now, no matter what it is to your kids. But of course, there is a little bit more that you need to add. There is a snack along with the reading, which is going to be perfect for you. We have that for you right now.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh, stunning stuff. Thank you very much, G-Man. Now, we're encouraging all parents this morning and all the days beyond this day, grandparents, caregivers, teachers, siblings, everyone, to read to children this World Read Aloud Day. It's an important thing to do. The story selected for this year's celebrations being A Party at the Park, written by Mabel Mnensa, or rather Mnensa, who Carl had a chat with earlier on. We're joined now in studio by Bulelani Futani, who's Nal'ibali's Partnerships National Coordinator. Bulelani, Puti Unchani, good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
It's been a while. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, it's always good to come back and let them know that South Africa needs to make our children literate.
Indeed. So what is the importance for you of reading out aloud? You know, people are reading in their quiet spaces, etc. But why do you want to encourage people to read aloud? What are the benefits?
Look, children who are immersed in storytelling and being read aloud to at the earlier stages, especially in their home languages, those children tend to develop sustainable reading habits, which puts them in a better position of performing better academically when they get into a school environment. But I think also in the long run, those children just tend to have a better future compared to those who are not given that opportunity to be exposed to reading and storytelling at the earlier stages.
And it's such an important thing, Bulelani, because it's not just about reading out loud. It's also a confidence builder. Children who are able to read out loud or aloud are able to build their confidence. They're able to really stand in front of people and express themselves and have conversations, right?
That's very important. The self-esteem is very key, because we do want our children to basically take charge when they walk into a space. And for that to happen, we have to find ways to equip them. And reading is very much key when it comes to building that self-confidence, as you rightfully mentioned.
And also, it's good to hear certain words read aloud, because what you do is you actually start hearing them, and you can see the word and say, hey, now I can actually say that the next time I read, and that's the confidence builder that we require. Which means that I feel like, Tabiso and I would like to hear you read.
Yes, and then later have Carl do the same. Of the same book.
Great stuff.
Because you brought along
but this is
a book.
Xhosa, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Xhosa version.
Yes.
But I mean, of course, Carl, children who are exposed to reading tend to improve their vocabulary.
Yes, indeed.
Especially when the adults are the one role modeling. Hence, we are encouraging parents at home to be, promoting these reading habits.
Well, you've brought along this year selected a storybook, which is A Party at the Park, written by Mabel, who we had a chat with earlier on. You're going to read that for us, right?
Yes. Yes. So I'm going to read you the Xhosa version. So the part that I'm going to read is basically the announcement on the radio, where they are being invited into the party that is going to be happening at the park.
Okay.
Uniyo, uGeorge kunye noHope bonke babesendlini kagogo. Babethetha behlekela phezulu kamnandi. Shh, watsho ugogo. Andiva ukuba bathini kunomathotholo. Yizani sonke masimameleni inkqubo yam endiyithandayo. Wonke umntu wathi cwaka kwamanyelwa. Ngesiquphe beva umsasazi ekhankanya igama lepaki yabo. Wow, ipaki yethu yindumasi, watsho uNeo. Kwaye uTiniso owaziwa ngelikatika uza kuba esenza inkqubo epakini ngale mva kwemini kunye nebhendi iweekend. Sorry about that. Iimvumi ezivela eZimbabwe, eNigeria naseMalawi ziza kube zithatha inxaxheba. Wonke ubani wamkelekile ukuba abe yinxalenye yale mbhiyozo, watsho umsasazi. Gogo, watsho uNeo. Uvile? Bathi wonke ubani wamkelekile. Sicela ukuya. I'm going to leave it there for now.
Wow. I can visualize this entire scene. And that's the beauty of language. And when you're able to read words out loud like that, you're able to give them the expression and the meaning that is rightfully deserved. Right?
Yes.
I love it.
Most definitely.
And don't you feel that also culturally, when you hear a language, you get the nuances and the energies of the culture as well. So if you are not a Xhosa speaker, suddenly you are feeling entrenched, you're feeling a part of something as well. And you're interested to know, translate and be a part of that, which is beautiful.
And it's the beauty of our country, which is a diverse country.
Indeed.
And hence, for us to get to know each other a little bit better, I would agree with you, Carl.
Yeah.
Getting to know our languages gives us the opportunity to learn each other a little bit more in terms of how deep our cultures are, because most of it is well ingrained within the language.
Indeed. That is beautiful.
So beautiful. I love that. And I love the journey that we've sort of taken to really delve into languages and understanding them. But reading becomes the starting point. No matter where caregivers or children find themselves today, we really are encouraging everyone out there to read aloud in their mother tongue. And we want to promote reading to children at all times, not just on World Read Aloud Day. Come on, guys. It's an everyday affair, this, because as mentioned, there are numerous benefits to reading. And if you want to join the campaign, all you have to do is go onto the website nal'ibali.org, or you can WhatsApp them, and the number should be on your screen right now. I WhatsApp that word WRAD, those letters, to 060 044 2254. Thanks, Bulelani.
Nkosi kakhulu.
Thank you.
Nkosi Bud. Love it. Kwaka.